Well, it's Monday, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all out there. I'm going to get my free meal from Hooters. My wife's busy with clients, so I'm heading out early. 4 to 9 is when a lot of places around here are serving, so I figure I'll just beat the crowd and we'll go ahead and head on out, get something to eat, like an early dinner at Hooters, and record some driving. Oh boy, Suki Samaraki lifted. Boy, that's something. Oh, good, the loop-de-loop. Gas is still dropping, $2.91. Nice. Well, we got ourselves a van for sale, all in pink, $1,650. Like a Chevy or something. Another silver Durango. QT is $2.91. And we're in traffic. Lovely. $2.91 at the pair of gas stations across from the QT. And the ugly bubblegum van. Oh yeah, don't miss this traffic, that's for sure. A little bit of construction going on next to the KFC. The plate says John MD on it. Probably old show Trapper John. And we have here driver training. Oh Lord. Yeah, this is a good thing I'm turning left here real soon, so. Firm mattress. Didn't know that was there. Old dealership closed down. Tacos. Yeah, we'll take a left here. Alright, finally moving. Take the old shortcut to the Hooters. Oh good, traffic's blocking me. Well, we're still sitting at this damn signal. Finally, I think it's changing. Oh man, it's been about 5 minutes and that's no lie. Alright, let's go to Hooters. Alright. And not much of a crowd, which is what I like. That will work for me. Alright, we're in. We're quiet today, which is fine with me. I had to take a lot of stuff down. No decorations. I don't have much decorations left. I don't know where it all went. Okay, I thought we were supposed to be eating for free. They're saying it's only $10 off, so I guess I'm missing something. But hey, why not? Wings, haven't had any of those since I was in Mexico. Okay, so it's up to $10. Everything, it's just basically like a simple meal, I guess. Right. Well, at least I get a tea. So yeah, I guess you read the fine print. Well, I don't know where all the decorations went. That's a bit odd. A little unfortunate, really. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty quiet here. And cold. Veterans Day. Free meal. Okay. $10. There, of course, fine print. Military ID required for proof. Well, I got that. Today only. Lovely. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Waitress is in a mood. I'm trying to get clarification of the deal. Yeah, well. All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Cool. All right. That looks pretty good. $10. Guess that'll work. All right. I'm going to enjoy my. That's a pretty big plate of fries and 10 boneless barbecue wings, ranch dressing. Good stuff. Not even finished with the meal and I already get the bill. Wow, I must be a good customer. Well, that was all right at best. Get out of here and I'll carry on a little conversation here. You can't see it, but there's a little orange truck over there. Alright, well, obviously I got a waitress that was real thrilled to be there, apparently. Another veteran in front of me there. So, yeah, kind of was getting a little bit of an attitude when I was trying to get some clarification about the, about what we were getting, you know, for Veterans Day. It was supposed to be a free meal. Well, yeah, there's fine print. Alright, no problem, but, you know, off camera she was, like, getting a little snotty in my opinion. And other than that, you know, she just seemed to have more of a interest in carrying on conversations with either her co-workers or the cooks, one or the other. So, oh well. I'll tell you what, just out of personal experience, best Hooters I've been to, hands down, Cancun. And you don't believe me, check out my recent video, this past trip in June when we went to Cancun and went there for my birthday. That was fun. If I was single, I probably would have tried to at least get the waitress's number. So, oh man. But yeah, anyway, just wait for the signal to change. Man, no lie, this signal really sucks. Guess I should take another direction next time. Wow. Well, I guess while we're continuing to wait, yeah, my previous Navy career, I was in from 1988 to 1992. In case this is for those who are new to my channel. But yeah, 4 years I served during the U.S. Navy nuclear submarines. And, alright, finally, now we get to move. So, yeah, we are heading home now. So yeah, back to my Navy career. Yeah, I used to navigate and drive both ballistic missile and fast attack submarines. All my old subs that I used to be on are decommissioned now. So back in '92 when I was supposed to be E5, which would be a petty officer second class, but wound up leaving honorably discharged with a E4 petty officer third class rank. They wanted me to re-enlist to navigate Trident nuclear submarines. My older class ballistic missile subs, we called them boomers, carried up to 16 nuclear missiles which were capable of carrying 12 warheads apiece, and basically enough to destroy 2/3 of the world or more just with one sub. And yeah, so they wanted me to re-up with $20,000 signing bonus, E5 right off the bat, but it would have been for 6 years. And I'm like, you know what, I can make $20,000 in 1 year, and turned it down. And most of the time I was based in Charleston, South Carolina. That base is now closed. Everything got moved to Kings Bay, Georgia. I was there for a short time. Yeah, being on 5 different subs, 4 ballistic missile subs and 1 fast attack in a 4-year career was kind of unheard of, but with all the subs that were being decommissioned, yeah, I was getting bounced around from one sub to the other. So, yeah, I figured, well, you know, after 4 years, that's plenty for me. I'm ready to call it a career, and I will go to college. And that's pretty much what I did. So, during the time I was in, we were served during Operation Desert Shield, Desert Storm, back in the beginning of 1991, but I wasn't overseas. I was actually at the weapons station. I used to hold NATO top secret clearance, and so being on submarines, there wasn't a whole lot that we could do, but at the time I was on shore, they sent me to the weapons station because of my clearance, so I knew what subs or ships really were coming up and what weapons they were going to be getting. So knew a lot of what was going on behind the scenes, and watched the war on CNN like everybody else. Oh man, bright light. Man, this is what I got to face driving home. Fun. So yeah, that was pretty much what I did for 4 years. And what was funny, they were even offering early outs for those that were getting out. And I went in July of '88, and I got out in June of '92. They offered me early out, so I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get out the day before my birthday. And it was approved. So I was like, psh, awesome. And, you know, I can look back on it now. It's been 20, 25 years. And now, you know, back then it wasn't a whole lot of fun. Now, you know, every once in a while I run across old shipmate from one of my subs. I don't remember. I've been on so many subs and I knew so many different sailors. It was kind of hard to keep track of them all. So it was fun though. But what I did get to do was be a part of the line of death operation that went on during back in '89 and '90 with the what we got here. Oh, this is good. Lost something. Right, can't even see. I'm just getting blinded by the sun. Yeah, the sun is blinding us here. Wow. So yeah, went inside Muammar Gaddafi's line of death back then, and popping up during the inside the line, you know, to see what kind of fighter jets they would send out. And we were with the Forstall. The USS Forstall was our lead in our squadron group. We had a couple battleships, mostly frigates, a couple subs. One of ours was the sub that I was on at the time, and got to play inside the line of death, popping up, going back down, popping up somewhere else. And you know, then the surface ships would monitor the planes that were coming out, you know, to investigate. So that actually, you know, we played a small part in when those stealth bombers flew from England around France and Spain and dropped the bombs on Libya. So yeah, we had a small part in that. And other than that, got to see Cannes and Toulon, France, Gibraltar, Spain, and one of my other subs, we got to pull in and out of Port Canaveral near Cocoa Beach. And yeah, that was fun. A little bit of shore leave there, but we got to hover around the coast of the Bahamas. Had a swim call, which basically the sub has no orders, or they're awaiting orders, and we're just sitting on the surface like a cork waiting for something to do. So the captain would give us permission to go swimming. And of course we'd have somebody on watch at the top of the sail that would be picking off sharks if any were spotted. So fun stuff. But yeah, that was basically a little bit of what I did for 4 years. Most of the time it was just driving the sub, navigating, plotting latitude, longitude positions, double checking our navigation equipment with the GPS, which was basically brand new back then. That was state of the art back in the day, still considered state of the art today. And even got to do a little bit of ocean mapping, mapping the ocean floor there. If we came across any ridges or, you know, we had fathom curves on the charts. 1 fathom is 6 feet. So if you saw something, you know, that was 500 fathoms deep, times that by 6 feet, then that's 3,000 feet. And yeah, did a little bit of that, a little bit of oceanography, water temperature in the Gulf Stream. You know, you knew when you're hitting the Gulf Stream, the buoyancy would, man, it's bright. The buoyancy would send us towards the surface, and we'd always have to bring more water on board to keep ourselves below the surface so we wouldn't be detected. And then, of course, we hit colder water, we'd have to get rid of the water out of the ballast tanks so we wouldn't sink. Add more air. So, yeah, we were actually a part of launching a missile, just a dummy missile, shooting a target in the South Pacific. Missed it by like 2 feet, which, that's awesome. What else? Angles and dangles, we called them, when we shoot the sub from a certain depth up to the surface, strictly using 4,500 psi air that launches us to the surface. We could stay underwater for a long period of time. You know, we would have our own environment using a process called electrolysis, splitting hydrogen and oxygen atoms, saving the oxygen in O2 banks, getting rid of the hydrogen off, ejecting it back out to sea. Let's see, we have our own drinking water, again, boiling simple seawater, shooting the salt back out to sea. The water, the fresh boiled water, we would save for our drinking water and potable water, basically. So, yeah, only reason we would need to come to the surface, the reactor was good for 25 years. You know, we'd have to snorkel once in a while because eventually, you know, you breathe pure oxygen, it's just going to put you to sleep. It's, you know, similar to nitrous oxide gas. And, yeah, so neat little world. You know, there's a lot more technology that's been put into effect since I left. And, you know, so it's really just a neat little world that we were a part of there for a short time. And yeah, not too far from being home, and the sun's still blinding me a little bit here. I'll probably need to go ahead and just wrap this up so I can get home safe and sound. But there you go, road trip to Hooters, and a little bit about my submarine career. Hope you enjoyed it. So until the next great adventure, which I know I haven't been putting up a lot of videos lately, just have not been doing much, not record anything. Yeah, till the next adventure, adios.